So now after you turn the part of Romanian cord into a swirl, we will go and crochet the opposite direction. We will go and crochet right on that side of the cord, and we will decorate with single crochet stitches first, creating, you see my cord is not straight anymore, it is curvy, and how to make it I will explain in a minute. And then we will crochet the opposite way. We will crochet the bullion block stitches, and then we will go back again and decorate this area with crab stitch. So how to make your cord not straight but have a shape of a curve? I would recommend for you to get a paper, lay your cord on that paper, and decide how you want it to be, how much of a curve you want your motif to be, and draw around this cord with a pencil at first. And then I took a marker and make it brighter, darker, that I could see better. So this is my pattern that I will use to place my cord all the time to see if it's what is it turning to. You can make it more dramatic curve, or depending where you want, or you want curve on this part and more straight here. So all of them could be different. Draw for yourself a couple different swirls. I will show you one more. Just looking for the paper. So this is one. Actually, I could use the same, but I will show you what I will do. So you can have one that look like that, that entire leg or tail, whatever we will call it, tail of the cord will be smoothly curved, or only this part will be curved and the rest of it will be straight. So for that reason you just first I use line, broken line, and then I make it. You can even take a different color. Oh my gosh, it's not even working for me. How come? Okay, I will use this one. Oh, nothing is communicating with me. How do you like that? Okay, we will use this one. So for another one, we'll use this part. So one motif will have this kind of curve, and another one will look like that. So it's up to you. You can make 5 that look like that and 5 that have this kind of curve. Okay, so this is quite a tricky part, how to make this curve, and it's very individual for different people. It's all depending on the tension that you crochet with. It depends on the thread you're using, the hook you're using, and probably a lot of other things. So we finished our swirl, and now turn your work this way and we will crochet this direction. At first, while you're at the circle part, you can in the first stitch make slip stitch, and then we will crochet in this area that is round 2 stitches, single crochet stitches into each stitch. 1, 2, and again into each stitch. 1 and 2. 2 single crochet stitches into each stitch and crochet all the way here. Again, if you crochet tight, if you're a tight crocheter, pick up a hook that is slightly different. Don't go too wild about changing the hooks because you're tight crocheter. I would rather you learn and keep your tension not so tight. By the way, people who crochet tight, we are more tense. I notice on myself that we are more tense people when we crochet. So the best thing I noticed for me, when I listen to the music, that kind of relaxing, quiet, gentle music, classical music, and crochet, I am not as tense. You know, our life is quite stressful, can be, and that could affect our way of crocheting. So I noticed that music helps me and helps a lot. So remember, while we're in a round part of a swirl, this is where we crochet 2 single crochet stitches into each stitch. If you're a loose crocheter, be very careful about not to create a ruffle effect, I call it, so it will be wavy around it. So then skip 1 stitch, crochet, not skip stitch, but crochet in 1 stitch, crochet 2 single crochet stitches, in another 1. Probably that will help. So this area, this motif is very independent for each person and very different, very personal. So I can just take my motif and show you what you can do. You just place it to the pattern you made. And see how it looks like, right? So now we will still continue crochet a few more times, 2 single crochet stitches into each stitch, and then we will skip. We will skip, we will change pattern. We will crochet so when we crochet a round area right from here to here somewhere, we crochet 2 single crochet stitches into each stitch. It's on this round area, and then starting from here and going this way, this is where it's very personal for everyone, how much you want. If your curve will be going bigger, continue crocheting 2 single crochet stitches into each stitch. If you want to go like I do here, this is again personal, depending on tension, depending on thread size and the hook size. Here you can make 2 single crochet stitches in 1 and then 1 single crochet and repeat this from star to star all the way. If you wanted, if your tension is different and it's too curvy, you can go and skip, not skip, but make different pattern, like 2 single crochet stitches in 1 stitch, and then 2 single crochet stitches. And repeat pattern. So 2 single crochet, then in 1 stitch, and then just 2 single crochet. That means 1 single crochet in 1 stitch, another 1 single crochet in another stitch. You probably will need 3 single crochet stitches. You have to play here and figure out. Make this number changes depends on attention. If you're really tense and your crochet tension is tighter, then probably you will need 3 stitches here. So you do 2 single crochet in 1, then you make 3 single crochet stitches, then again 2 single crochet stitches in 1. So here is very personal. You have to crochet a lot of those pieces of Romanian cord and figure out. Don't think that you will waste time. I would say you better spend time creating your own way of crocheting, your personal curve for the motif, the personal curve you like, and figure out which pattern fits you, fits the curve for your motif. Okay? And if there's some questions about this, prepare the questions for the next live session we will have this Thursday. So let's continue. I will crochet just a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll continue and crochet. Still 2 single crochet stitches. Just 2 more times. I will not go further than that. And again 2 single crochet stitches, and now I will change my pattern. I will follow this pattern. I will crochet 2 single crochet stitches in 1, then just 1 single crochet stitch, then again 2 single crochet stitches in 1, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then I can, like I showed you before, place my cord and see how the curve turning my motif and if this is what I want. So for me, this is what I will need. I will go and crochet for an entire time or just until somewhere here. And then I will just crochet single crochet stitches into each stitch. So it's up to you how you will decide. Everything is very personal here. Your personal tension, your personal hook you chose or thread you chose. Okay, so again, let's see. I think I lost something here as I was playing with my thread, and I am not having what I need to have, and it's bothering me. I have to fix it. Okay, I know what I did wrong. And again, for my personal pattern I want, I will have 2 single crochet stitches in 1 stitch and 1 single crochet, and repeat to a certain point, and crochet some little, like an inch, and place it to your pattern. See how curve changes. If you want more dramatic and it's not turning the way you want, then make sure to crochet 2 single crochet stitches in each stitch for some time, like for here, for this area, and then change pattern to this one. Okay, so it's all up to you. I will stop here and continue crocheting with pattern I chose for my curve. 2 single crochet stitches in 1 then just one single crochet stitch.